Greetings, shadows. Greetings, those who move in silence, those who were born not to kneel, but to rise. You've come here for words, but I bring you more than words. I bring you a fire, a mirror, a reminder of what they've always feared about you. For months, the Watchers have been circling you. Not strangers, no. The Watchers are closer than strangers. They are those unseen forces, those silent judges, the faceless observers who mark your every move. They have been watching you when you stumble, when you rise, when you whisper to yourself that you're not done yet. They take notes when you grind through pain, when you keep going long after your body begged you to stop. They've been watching the rage you swallow, the hunger you bury, the sparks you keep locked beneath your ribs. For months, they've watched with fascination. Why? Because you're not like the rest. Because you didn't break when you were supposed to. They whispered among themselves, "How is this one still standing? Why does this one not collapse like the others?" The Watchers have studied you because you carry something dangerous. Dangerous to them, dangerous to the cages they've built, dangerous to the fragile illusions they feed to the world. You carry resistance, you carry defiance, you carry the audacity to want more. And now, shadows, the Watchers want a meeting. Yes, they've summoned you. They want to sit across from you to see if the rumors are true. They want to know, are you just another spark that will burn out? Or are you the firestorm they've feared? This is not a friendly meeting. This is a trial, a confrontation. They will test you with their questions, with their doubts, with their poisoned smiles. They will ask, who gave you permission to want this much? Who told you that you could walk where others crawl? Who told you that you could speak when you were meant to be silent? And that, my dear, is when you look into their eyes and let them see what they've been trying to deny for months. That you were never asking for permission, that you were never waiting for approval, that you were never kneeling to their rules. You were not built to be their experiment. You were not built to be their entertainment. You were built to shatter the lenses they've been watching you through. They think this meeting will decide your fate, but they are mistaken. This meeting is not about them testing you. It is about you revealing them, revealing their fear, revealing their weakness, revealing that the Watchers are nothing more than cowards, hiding in the shadows, terrified of the very thing you represent, unstoppable evolution. Understand this. The Watchers are always present in life. They are the people who mocked you, the voices that doubted you, the systems that boxed you in. They've all been watching, waiting for your collapse, ready to feast on your failure. But instead of collapse, you grew sharper. Instead of silence, you grew louder. Instead of disappearing, you became impossible to ignore. So when they finally call for you, when they finally drag you into that dark room, when the air is heavy, when their eyes burn into your skin, you will not tremble. You will not shrink. You will let them know that every hour they spent watching you only forged you into something they can't control. Let them ask you who you are. You tell them, I am the one you couldn't break. I am the storm you failed to contain. I am the knife you left in the fire too long. You've been watching me, but I've been watching you too. And I see your fear. I see your desperation, and I will use it. Because here's the secret. They never wanted this meeting. They were forced to call it. They were forced because your existence became too loud, too strong, too undeniable. They were forced because if they did not confront you, you would become legend, myth, untouchable. So they dragged you here, hoping to extinguish you before the world knows your name. But the Watchers have miscalculated. This meeting will not end the way they expect. This meeting is the turning point. This meeting is where you stop being the observed and become the force that observes them. This is where the game turns. This is where the hunted becomes the hunter. They've been watching you for months, my shadowed friend. They've studied your movements, memorized your scars, tried to predict your next step. But what they don't know is that you thrive in chaos. You thrive when underestimated. You thrive when cornered. And now, in this moment, in this so-called meeting, you will show them something they can never unsee. You will show them power without apology. You will show them hunger without shame. You will show them that the more they watch, the more dangerous you become. So when you sit across from the watchers, remember, they called for you, not the other way around. They needed answers. They needed reassurance. They needed proof that you're not as dangerous as you appear. And you, with your smile carved from shadow and your voice dripping with defiance, will give them no reassurance at all. Instead, you will leave them with a truth they can never escape. You should have stopped watching me when you had the chance. Because now I see you. Now I know you. And now, you will never stop me. They've been watching you for months. Now the watchers want a meeting. Let them come. Because what they've summoned is not the weak version of you. What they've summoned is the beast, the storm, the shadow-made flesh. This is your stage. This is your war. This is your rise. But listen closely. This meeting is not just a gathering. It is a summoning, a trial, by fire. Every watcher that doubted you sits in silence, chained by fear. Their eyes, windows of judgment. Their whispers, daggers of envy. And you stand at the center, not as prisoner, but as the flame they cannot extinguish. They ask, who are you to walk with such defiance? You answer not with excuses, but presence. True power waits, and silence becomes unbearable. They never summoned you. You summoned them. For months they fed on the illusion of control, but you harvested them. Their eyes trained you. Their judgment sharpened you. They watch you climb, bleed, survive, and now tremble. You are inevitable. You are chaos. You are the storm they cannot escape. Let them watch. Let them gather. Let them summon.